You know, but the chemistry, you can't manufacture it. It just either exists, you can get better at it, but it exists, or it doesn't, and it's mostly based upon listening. All improv acting, all acting, all good acting is based upon listening, and then reacting to what you hear. So chemistry, you know, it wouldn't have been the same if it was Don Everly and Joe Smith. It had to be Don Everly and Phil Everly, and that's what made their success.
Did it all come back when you reunited, though?
Quicker than I wanted it to. I got on stage with him after 20 years of not doing anything. Went into that car writing bit, and it was like we'd been apart for 20 seconds. And I said, "This is part of my DNA now, man." It's like, there's nothing. It's beyond my control, you know. And that's what it was. And so I gave into it.
And the last thing, how long do you see it going on with you two?
We're still going. You know, we kind of came to a detente because we knew that there was a drum beat for something. They wanted to see Cheech and Chong or something. They kept wanting a movie, but it was still the argument of who's going to do what, and then all right. And so, but the only thing we didn't argue about or argued about the least was the stage show. And so, okay, we came with a big offer to get back on stage, and it was what we were born to do. And so we started that, and we've been touring for the last 8 years. I think it'll just go on until we both can't make it anymore, because it's fun to do. I mean, it is really fun. And when we step on stage, any other concerns that we had, any arguments we were having, whatever we think about each other, disappears at that moment. You cross that magic barrier on stage, and it's okay, play. And you know what the other guy's going to play, and you play, and you do it every night. So that was part of our story. Yes, sir.
So, Oscar being a cop for 30 years, how did he react to your illegal humor and calling cops pigs and things like that?
We never called cops pigs.
Yes, in your album.
That one time. My memory isn't that good. Oh, thanks for your question. No. Funny enough, cops were our biggest fans all over the country. You would think it would be the opposite. We were these amiable potheads, and they saw the really bad versions of the guys all the time, and they loved us. And my dad loved it. I mean, he would never compliment me to save his life. I mean, that was beyond him. But he would love that he could get free records that he could give out to the other juvenile delinquents, and that was like bait, you know. Oh, you guys ever heard of Cheech and Chong? Yeah. Well, Cheech is my son. He want a free album? Oh yeah. Come over here, tell me what's going on. Have you seen this guy? You know, he would use it like that. That's how I got it. It was, you know, that era of guys, those World War II vets, they had a different emotional makeup than people do now. They were just tough. You know, they'd seen the worst of humanity they were ever going to see, and it hardened them. So, and that was how they treated their families too. So it was anything else?
I was told we have time for one more question or two? One more question? Okay.
This young man here that's standing up.
You're like a personal hero of mine, and I think you're like your port in, I don't know if in New York, it's kind of outside the land of the last time.
Yeah.
But to me, you're like a seminal figure in the history of culture and entertainment, and you're just like you're so important.
Thank you.
And I think like a personal hero. So I have 1,000 questions. I'll just kind of
Okay.
break down to one, and that is that I think a lot of people outside of the Southwest contextualize you with your movies and stuff, especially with Cheech and Chong, as stoners. But I never saw you that way.
Yeah.
I saw you more as a cholo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's a distinction.
And I
A
think
cholo, lowrider.
people who are outside of the culture of the Southwest, they identify with the stoner aspect and, through Chong. But for people who understand from the culture that you're representing, you represent the Chicanos, and that Chicanos were doing, moving the mota long before the conquest came in. Got into it. But what I wanted to know is, how did you, so within that context, during the time we were making those films in the 80s and now, what was your, how conscious of you were you at the time in terms of how you were, what you were representing as a Chicano, as in the, because I feel like the character of Cheech is the first Chicano film star.
Yeah.
Because like before you, there were no Chicanos.
Yeah, there were no
It never
Chicanos.
existed. The Chicano experience in the form of the cholo never existed.
That's what I tried to represent. I was a classic character called the Picaro. The things were picaresque. Charlie Chaplin was a picaro, a guy that was on the street using his wits and sense of humor to survive, and so that's who I was in that thing, and that's who I represented this Chicano culture that was multi-level simultaneously, and that's why our movies and our records have endured, because they can be interpreted on multiple levels simultaneously, and we came up in an era where our comedy was filmed in master shots, for the most part. We hardly, we didn't have any dazzling film technique because we didn't know how to do it. And film, and then we learned that, you're supposed to use a close-up. Okay, we do that. And so the effect of that is that those scenes would seep into your consciousness and not be crammed into your consciousness like they are now. They're digitized and shit. Okay, punchline. And Cheech and Chong movies, you watch these scenes play, and you decide when they're funny. They may be funny at a different point than the guy sitting next to you, but you decide, and that's why they endure, because you can sit there and you watch them play over and over because you love that part. It's like hearing a great song or something, it's like that. But Chicano culture, I mean, when by the way, Mexicans are the #1 Latino group in New York City right now. So get ready. So you're going to be a lot of Chicanos here.
So I could ask you questions for hours. There's literally that much to talk about with you. But I'm getting signals that unfortunately we have to end. Hopefully everybody will come get their book signed. We're going to do that, right?
Yeah.
And I want to thank all of you.
very
And I want to thank you.
I don't know where you want me to set, but I'll go there and we'll sign all the
So I guess they have
okay?
something set up for us.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I appreciate it.